First and foremost, I want to thank our Almighty God who had given me the strength to balance my spirituality, family, and education. My family was truly the backbone during my journey through nursing school, but I couldn't have done this without my best friend and husband, Sergio, who has supported me for the past long 7 years while in school. It seemed like forever being in school, but it was well worth it. I also want to thank my mom and siblings, especially my sister Mel, who constantly gave me the encouragement to never give up. Lastly, I want to thank my dedicated Highline instructors for their time and commitment in helping us to be the best nurses we can be.
Hello everyone. First of all, I want to say that I feel like I'm in a dream. Not long ago, I was waiting on a letter which would determine my next step in life. And here I am, standing with my classmates, already graduating. These 2 years have been like a roller coaster, but we made it and we're all here. I want to thank my family for supporting me and keeping me in their prayers. Also, I want to thank my classmates who have been my rock when I was doubting that I have made the right career choice. Thank you all. Today, I pray that God will give me the strength to be an amazing nurse who gives 100% and acts with love and respect towards others. Thank you.
First, I would like to thank my classmates and friends who have become like family to me. Also, thanks to the entire faculty and staff here at Highline Community College. Every quarter had a unique perspective, and I really appreciated each instructor's personalities and experience. And many thanks to my family and my wonderful husband, who has given me so much strength and support. During this program, I learned a lot and toughed it out through the good times and the bad. I know these last 2 years have been just as hard on me as all of you, but we can see the rewards and it was all worth it. So today, I say with much gratitude that I know without all of you, I would not be standing here as a graduated RN. Congrats to us. We did it.
I would like to thank everyone that made this possible. My instructors for their guidance, my classmates for their help, and my family and friends for all the support. Natasha, thank you for sharing your goat milk that made me a healthier student, and for providing me with the opportunity to witness a natural birth of a baby goat. I would like to offer my special thanks to my friend Mikkel, who helped me enormously at a time when I needed help the most. Thank you, man. You rock. Jenny, thank you for riding along with me on this long path. Thank you for all the love and help. It's been a long journey, but we did it. So let's jump for joy now.
I can't believe this day has finally come. I want to thank my friends and family, including my new in-laws, for all their love and support through this entire experience. It's taken a long time, but I'm finally done. I especially want to thank my wonderful husband for putting up with me, the late night studyings, and all the stress. I couldn't have done this without you. I'd also like to thank my mom for always being there with advice or an open ear to vent. And to Bob, thank you for all the lunches, dinners, and snacks you made me when I was too busy or too tired to cook for myself. To my beyond awesome sister-in-law, Rachel, thank you so much for helping me plan a wedding during this crazy time in my life. And last, but certainly not least, thank you to Pinterest for always being there whenever I need to procrastinate.
Success is rare without support. My standing here is testament to that. I cannot begin to count how many people supported and helped me along this path, but June told me I have to, so here it goes. I want to thank all of my classmates. Without the support from all of you, getting through the last 2 years would not have only been extremely difficult, but also very boring. I want to thank my girlfriend Kendra. She would drive an hour after working all day just to hang out with me. All the while, I would try to explain to her the intricacies of hemodynamic monitoring. I love you, honey. Mom, without you, none of this would have been possible. I meant it when I said my degree will be half yours. The countless hours you spent watching the boys while I studied, worked, or was in clinical is beyond words. I could call you when my paper was due, I had midterms to study for, and my apartment got flooded, all in one day. You are my rock. I love you more than you'll ever know, Mom. But most of all, I want to thank my sons, Gavin and Gage. You two sacrificed the most these last few years. Daddy was gone. Daddy was unavailable. Daddy was distracted. Regardless, you two precious boys always knew how to make me smile. Your snuggles and hugs could melt any stress in my life. I never would have made it without the inspiration you two provide me. I will love you both until the end of time.
Today, I want to thank my family, classmates, and all the friends who supported me throughout the school so my dreams came true. Thank you very much, my dear husband, that you were always on my side and allowed me to cry on your shoulders when things were so overwhelming. Thank you for bringing that delicious cake with a cup of tea for me. You were very supportive. Time was very important for both of us. I remember one time I asked you to help me to clean up the dishes after dinner, and you said, I sure will, but I want you to spend 2 hours with me, not in front of your books after that. I also want to thank my kids Nelly and Diana who helped me to study by playing quietly in their room. Thank you, my friends and family, for all the support I got to make my dreams come true. It means a lot to me.
Mulțumesc ție, Doamne, pentru ceea ce mi-ai dat în viața mea. For the success that I achieved, I owe a lot to my loving husband, Alyosha, my parents, and my family. Thank you for being patient, loving, and supporting to me in all my moments of joy, sadness, stress, anxiety, and happiness. I'm happy to say that I have all the best co-workers in CPC at Evergreen Hospital. Special thanks to my manager Diana, my friend Christina, and to my mentor Jennifer. I want to thank to all my friends and relatives for being supportive when needed. And I am grateful to say that I have a special thank to my classmates and my instructors for helping me to continue going through this program in my pregnancy and postpartum period. I thank all of you for helping and supporting me.
Friends and family, thank you so much for being here. I am so blessed in many ways. Some of my biggest blessings are members of my family. I would first like to thank my dad for all of his support throughout the last several years and for being available to watch my kids. Thank you, Dad. Next, I would like to thank my amazing kids, Roxy and Caleb. You have helped Mommy so much, and I could not have become a nurse without both of you. I love you, Roxy. I love you, Caleb. Next, I want to thank my mom, who has lovingly taken care of me and my family. Mom, I don't think you could ever understand how much your support has meant to me. Thank you so much. And most of all, I want to thank my husband. You have shown me love, grace, faithfulness, and have brought me peace throughout this entire process. And none of this would have been possible without you. Todd, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you all.
This road has definitely been a long journey, starting 7 years ago, one class at a time, but here I am before you today, proudly completing my associate's degree in registered nursing. First, I'd like to thank my loving Tyler for making sacrifices for our relationship. You stood by my side, supporting me the entire way. I can't wait for the next chapter in our life. To my mom, thank you for instilling kindness and compassion. I look at my path some days and believe it's because of the moral standards you set that helped guide me into this profession. To my Aunt Vicky and Uncle Ron, thank you for all of your support. You've been my personal cheerleaders throughout this journey, always knowing I could do it and never faltered in that faith. To my siblings, thank you for all the emotional support over these last few years. They've been the most difficult years of my life, and you gave me so much love, provided me with a listening ear when times were tough, and gave me the hug when I needed it the most. To my Aunt Vicky, Aunt Bonnie, and Cousin Christine, thank you for all your love and support and everything you do. You truly are amazing women, and I'm so blessed to have you in my life. To my friends, words cannot describe the gratitude I have for our friendships. I love you all. To me, you're not just my friends, but my family.
These past 2 years have certainly been an adventure, and one that I will never forget. There were highs and lows, but we survived, although it didn't always feel like we would, so cheers to that. The day of our pinning ceremony seemed forever away, but time flew by, and I thank God for bringing me to this moment in time as we end one journey but begin another. I'd like to thank my loved ones for being my rock and encouragement throughout the process. Nick, I couldn't have done this without you. Thank you for always believing in me and doing everything in your power to help me to succeed, even if that meant allowing me to practice all of my skills on you and making me breakfast at 4 in the morning. I thank my parents and family for being there for me throughout the thick and thin. Thank you for your reassurance, prayers, and reminding me that it's not always going to be like this. And lastly, a huge shout out to my friends who were there not only to celebrate my accomplishments every quarter, but also reminded me to keep my eyes on the prize. You guys are the perfect distraction. I love you all, and thanks again.
This has been a very long journey for me. Making the decision to go back to school and begin a new career has been very rewarding and fulfilling. I would like to start off by thanking my parents and siblings for their support through this continuous adventure. I would like to thank my close friends for giving me those moments to decompress. I would also like to thank my encouraging instructors for pushing me towards my goals. Finally, I would like to thank my fellow classmates for their help and making my experience here a good one. Good luck to everyone in your future endeavors.
Whew, we made it. What a long, long road. There are a few people that deserve this pin as much as I do. First and foremost, my husband, Santiago. There were times that the thought of disappointing him was the only thing that kept me going. Muchas gracias, mi amore. My amazing children, Kaden and Gracie. Their understanding and love and hugs were my fuel. Thank you, guys. My friends that helped with everything from dinners to childcare, love goes out to you too, Dee. My mom, whose support was priceless. My family and friends and fellow students. There are no others that know our journey. Thank you all for allowing me to share this with you.
I first have to thank my family and friends for supporting me on this journey, for encouraging me to follow my dreams when maybe it didn't seem like the best idea. Without you, I would not be standing here today. Thank you. Thank you for pushing me and for loving me. I love you all so very much. I must also thank my precious girls. You are my inspiration, my heart, my everything. You make it all worth it. To my mom, for being my true inspiration and leading me into the nursing profession. I'm sorry that you couldn't be here to see this in your lifetime, but know that I have felt your presence each step of the way. You practice nursing with such compassion and knowledge, and I hope to do the same. This is for you, Mom. And finally, to my Ainsley. Yes, Mom is a real nurse now.
These last 4 years, I have been on such a focused, wild ride in order to achieve my goal of becoming a nurse. We as nursing students have to make many sacrifices, pretty much giving up our lives in order to accomplish our goals. But we're not the only ones to make sacrifices, and so I'd like to thank those who helped me along the way. First, my husband Tom, my life partner, who has given up having a wife while I was in school and has taken up much of the burden of keeping things running. Thank you, love, for being willing to do this and for being such a good support system. To my children, Carrie, Jack, and Meg, thanks for putting up with a distracted mom whose attention you had to compete for against classes and studying. Thanks to my friends who supported me through this process and in some cases dragged me along when I wanted to give up. You know who you are. Thank you to the many nurses, some who were also teachers, who inspired me. And finally, my deepest gratitude to my parents who always believed in me and raised me with the knowledge you can accomplish your dreams as long as you're willing to work hard for them. I miss you and wish you were here today, Mom and Dad.
I'm grateful to my parents, who sadly both passed away when I was in nursing school. I'm grateful to my mom, who showed me what compassion and care for others is like. I'm grateful to my dad for being an example of strength, of character, and persistence. I'm grateful to my daughter Natalia, also a college student, who has been an amazing example of creativity and passion for learning. I also would like to thank my friends from ER at St. Joseph Hospital in Tacoma for their encouragement, support, and guidance during my years of studying nursing. They showed me how meaningful but also interesting and exciting nursing can be, and what teamwork in a busy trauma center is about. I would like to thank all the instructors at Highland Community College Nursing Program for their commitment to teaching, for sharing their experience, and for flexibility and understanding offered to us at all times. Last but not least, I would like to thank my classmates for friendship, study support, countless moments of pure joy, and beautiful camaraderie.
I've been to school for 4 years now, and it took me a lot of time, obviously, but finally we are done, and I am done, and thank you guys for that. Thank you very much, you guys, my dear classmates. You did help me a lot, and I finally had those English language conversations, which did help a lot. And I want to thank instructors for being very respectful to us and explaining all those different things which are important and will be important during our practice. And also I want to thank my wife for being great to me, because she did help me a lot, and she has helped, and she will, I believe, help me a lot. I love you, and I love you guys too, and I will miss you. Thank you.
First of all, I want to say thank you to the Lord Jesus Christ, for He has always strengthened me in all my weaknesses. I want to thank my family, my mom, my sister, my relatives, my host families. Thank you all for your support throughout my school years. And thank you to all my classmates and friends who always be there for me, who always listens to me and encourage me. And thank you for all of my teachers. I want to thank you so very much for your guidance and patience. Without all of you teachers, I will not be here today. Thank you very much.
And thank you, everybody, for your presence tonight. Thank you for allowing me to share this very special day with all of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Anne Jonge. I am so excited that I get to graduate today. I am thankful to my family and friends for their unconditional love and support, and I am looking forward to practicing as an RN. Finally, I would like to thank the instructors for their guidance and inspiration. Ooh, I get to go make big money! Yay!
It has been a long, stressful, but an amazing journey. First of all, I thank God for getting me into this program and for the amazing friends I've made. He has led me through every step of the way, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without him. I want to thank my family who have supported and encouraged me to continue on with my education. I thank my friends who have stuck by me during this time, even when I wasn't reliable.
About 4 years ago, I started to pursue a nursing career. Slowly but surely, I am here graduating the RN program. I wouldn't have made it this far without the love and endless support of my loving family. Today, I want to give thanks to the most important people in my life. My mother, Teresa, who's very caring, and she was always there for me. My husband, who is really patient, and he's been the wing beneath my wing. My 3 children, Dominic, Melody, and Davian, they were my 3 little cheerleaders and also my study buddies. And also my 3 brothers, Bubba, Tuan, and Thane, who kept saying, "Keep it up, sis, and you can do it." God has truly blessed the broken road that has led me to this day. One piece of advice, if you want something real bad, organize, prioritize, and never give up. Can't is a negative word. So I want to end with a little quote from Les Brown, and he says, "Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land amongst the stars."